Hi, Acadiana. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Welcome to your Thursday. It's March the 13th. This is Acadiana Weather Today, a short morning chat on your upcoming weather conditions and how they're going to affect your day. It's quite mild out here this morning. We've got generally fair skies, and it looks like another sunny day on tap as one system moves out of the way, and the next system is going to be winding up out to our west. Check out the sky cam here this morning. Again, very dark, but eventually those daylight hours are going to start to return as we get into the spring and summer months. But we do have generally fair skies across Acadiana, and as far as your travel conditions for your morning commute, I don't think you're going to have too many problems. There are a few areas of patchy fog, and we may see some patchy fog a little more prevalent as we go into Friday morning, but the roadways are dry and the wind speeds have dropped off, so we're in pretty good shape for your morning commute. As far as the students heading off to school, a few clouds mixing in with the sun for a while during the early part of the day, but I do think we'll see mostly sunny skies later this afternoon. So we'll start out in the low to mid 60s, and then later this afternoon temperatures should be hovering right around 80 degrees. Most of the region is in the upper 50s and lower 60s this time around. Got a little bit of a northwesterly breeze that's coming in behind a ripple of energy that's moving over eastern Arkansas. That's providing some showers and thunderstorms over the Memphis area and into the mid-south, and that will continue to move off to the east. And briefly, we will see a ridge of high pressure settling in for today and for most of the day tomorrow. But the next system is winding up to our west. It's cruising onto the Pacific coast right now and will start to emerge out into the plains. It looks like tomorrow a pretty deep surface low is going to make its way out into the plains. Today we've got more of a ridge aloft, but you see that trough out in the west. As that moves eastward, our weather conditions are going to be changing as we head toward the weekend. So today we should be with mostly sunny skies as low pressure continues to move off to the east. The low will wind up out toward the west, and a surface feature will start to pull out into the plains on Friday. And when that does, pressure gradient's going to tighten up, so some windy conditions coming up for Friday as clouds increase as the low-level moisture returns. And then we've got another piece of energy that will kind of swing across the mid-south on Saturday, and that could bring us some bigger thunderstorms here at home. But it looks like the main area of severe weather is going to be just to the east of the region. We've got a bit of a risk out there, and we'll talk about that in just a minute, but our temperatures are going to be quite warm today, climbing back into the lower 80s, and then later tonight not really cooling off as lows will only drop into the 60s and those southerly breezes will be kicking in. That's going to push in a bit of sea fog, so our coastal sections up to I-10 could be dealing with some patchy fog by early tomorrow morning. Let's jump ahead into Saturday. Now, this is the forecast for Saturday until noon. Some of the higher resolution short-range models are starting to come into play, but you can see there's some thunderstorms trying to develop there over central and northern parts of Louisiana. I really think that more instability is going to pull in over southeastern Louisiana, parts of Mississippi and Alabama farther down the road. So even though we do have a risk of severe weather here in the immediate Acadiana area, that gradient really drops off as you go off toward the west. So from Lake Charles back over to Texas, really not much of a chance for the severe weather, but that quickly ramps up into the level 4 moderate risk, which would include the capital city, the Crescent City, and the North Shore areas, and then points eastward over toward Mississippi and Alabama. So do be on alert on Saturday. But again, right now, I think the worst of the weather will stay from, let's say, the mid part of Louisiana into central parts of Mississippi and Alabama. As far as the Gulf, we're looking okay out there. We've got some northerly breezes right now, but those are going to be shifting back to the southwest as we head into the afternoon. The seas will be running about 2 to 3 feet, so really not a bad day over the Gulf waters. Running up to 82 degrees, we'll see a mix of sun and clouds early on, and then mostly sunny later this afternoon, dropping down to 64 overnight tonight. Clouds increasing and quite windy on Friday with a high temperature near 80. Could see a couple of stray showers in here late in the afternoon, and also a few showers could linger in the area Friday night with a lot of cloud cover. Temperatures will probably stay in the mid to upper 60s, and then those chances for thunderstorms will start to develop over the morning hours over the western sections, but really ramping up as the mass of thunderstorms moves off to the east into southeastern Louisiana. So if you've got some travel plans over toward Baton Rouge, New Orleans, or perhaps into Mississippi and Alabama, those areas are really going to be under the gun Saturday afternoon and Saturday night. Well, I hope you enjoy Acadiana weather today. If you do, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and also turn on those notifications. You can also hear my forecast daily on Big 102.1, Planet Radio 106.7, and Freedom 95.1. Also follow my social media media pages both on Facebook and X, and thanks to the over 3,600 folks that have subscribed to Acadiana Weather Today. I'm meteorologist Dave Baker. Have yourself a great Thursday, and I'll see you on Friday.